Hello guys! Good morning! Welcome back to my vlog, Cherries. Nakakaloka. Ayun, gusto ko lang i-share sa inyo itong moments ko. Moments ko talaga. Gusto ko lang i-share sa inyo yung credit card na kakakuha ko pa lang ngayon or kakatanggap ko pa lang ngayon. I applied for this card last week and then siguro instantly I was approved. After ng application, oh, you're approved! Isesend na namin yung card mo in 3 to 5 banking days or in 3 to 5 business days, ganyan. Instantly, I was approved. I don't even have to call the consideration line. And I got like, for this card, I think I got $15,000 credit limit. Though hindi siya kalakihan, pero okay na, $15,000 credit limit. Okay na yun. Anyway, my purpose of sharing itong mga, credit cards sa inyo, credit card hacks and everything sa mga US Pinoy nurses na nandito na and yung mga pariting na for you not to be scared sa mga annual fees. Kasi maraming mga nurses who are coming here or nandito na who are really scared na kumuha ng credit card na may annual fee. Ang iniisip nila nagsasayang ka lang ng pera o kaya parang nakakapanghinayang magbayad ng annual fee every year. So, nakadepende naman sa iyo yan kung magiging worth it ba yung annual fee mo. So, you have to, parang kailangan mong i-match din sa purpose ng pagkuha mo ng credit card na yon. Kunyari, for example, hindi ka naman nagta-travel more than twice or more than thrice a year, hindi ka sumasakay ng eroplano more than twice or more than thrice a year, then hindi naman worth it itong mga ganitong credit card na may annual fee. Kasi alam mo kung bakit, mari-rip off mo lang yung mga benefits from this card if you are traveling frequently. Hindi lang naman yung welcome bonus yung purpose natin, yung mga status, kasi kung may status ka sa isang hotel chain o kaya may status ka sa isang airline, you get some of the privilege na hindi binibigay sa mga taong walang status, di ba? I mean of the status is meron kasing mga tier yan like silver, platinum, diamond status, and the more na tumaas yung status mo, the more na magkakaroon ka ng maraming benefits like free breakfast, yung parang early check-in, late check-out, di ba? Sometimes, maagang dumadating yung eroplano natin sa bansang pupuntahan natin like 7, 8 o'clock, and then kailangan nating mag-early check-in. Alam nyo naman yung mga check-in sa mga hotel ay umaabot ng mga 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, kung minsan nga 3 p.m. pa, di ba? So, if you have a status, kunyari may platinum status ka sa Intercontinental Hotel Group or IHG, they will allow you to check in as early as maybe 8 or 9 o'clock, di ba? Kapag available naman yung room. Kung wala kang status, kung minsan kahit may status, kung wala kang status, kahit kung minsan available, hindi ka nila ina-allow. For late checkout naman, kung minsan 5, 6, or gabi pa yung ating lipad or yung ating flight. So sometimes, kailangan nating mag-late checkout and you will not be allowed sometimes if you don't have a status. So maganda rin yung may status sa isang hotel chain or kaya sa isang airline. So, ang sinasabi ko is that kung hindi ka naman nagta-travel more than twice or hindi ka sumakasakay ng eroplano more than twice a year or more than thrice a year, minimum twice, hindi mo rin maririp off yung mga benefits na meron ang card na may mga annual fee. So, let's start na dito sa card na nakuha ko. Nakakaloka. This is the IHG. Okay. This is the IHG, Premier. Anong tawag dito? IHG One Rewards Premier. So, itong IHG, iano ko na lang sa inyo, okay? Yan. Ito yan siya. O, yan. Charis, joke lang. Ayoko may pakita, baka makita niyo yung number. Charis, joke lang yun. O, ayun. The IHG One Rewards Premier Card. So, One Rewards Premier Card. Itong card na to comes with a $99 annual fee ata. Almost 100 na siya. So, bakit ito magiging worth it sa akin? At bakit ko ito kinuha? Number one, medyo mataas yung kanilang sign-in bonus or welcome bonus ngayon. Hindi ngayon, nung nakuha ko siya, which is 165,000 IHG points. So, magkano ba yung 100,000 IHG points, guys? So, ang deal naman doon sa 165 IHG points is kailangan mong mag-spend ng at least, you need to spend yung spending, dapat meron kang spend. Ang sinasabi kong spending, hindi para yung parang gastahin o ibayad sa credit card. No, hindi. Kung gagastos ka rin lang, iswipe mo na yung card mo na to. 'Di ba? So, kailangan mong gumastos ng at least $3,000 for this card for the first 3 months. So, meron akong 3 months. Kapag na-meet ko yung requirements na yun na $3,000 threshold, magkakaroon ako ng 165 points from IHG in which pwede ko siyang gamitin para makapag-book ako ng hotel sa IHG. So, since magbabayad din naman ako ng renta, magbabayad ako ng insurance, mag-grocery ako, as in, sasapat yun para, sasapat yun para makuha ko yung 165,000 points. 'Di ba? In the next coming months. So, after 3 months, or kapag na-meet ko na yung minimum threshold na $3,000, yon, makukuha ko na yung 165 points. Pero hindi ko sinasabi na kumuha kayo ng IHG One Premier Rewards Point or kahit anumang credit card na may minimum spending para lang maggasta kayo ng pera. Dapat nasa budget nyo na. Gagamitin nyo lang yung card para ma-meet yung inyong minimum spending, and then pay your credit card on time para walang interest. Okay, if you're paying your credit card on time or before your due date, or maybe right after ninyong bayaran, right after ninyong mangutang or i-charge yung spending nyo sa credit card niyo, wala kayong babayang interest at meron pa kayong points na makukuha na pwede nyong gamitin para, pwede nyong gamitin para mag-book ng mga hotel. Magkano ba yung 165,000 points? Ang alam ko ngayon, binabaan na nila 140,000 points na lang. Let's G sa IHG. Ayan. Ang alam ko, let's see. Let's go to let's see, Manila. Hindi, wag na. Dubai. Okay, let's see for one night. Yeah, ang worth ng mga na to, ng points na to is around kunyari, kada 10,000 points, it is worth around maybe $100, I think. Let's see. Yun yung ina-advertise nila. 0.6. Hirap mag-convert kasi. 23,000. Hirap mag-convert. Pero based from what they have advertised is that yung 10,000 points mo is worth around $100. So yung $100 na yun, guys, times mo by 10 since 10,000, yung 100,000, $1,000. Yung another 50,000 will be 1,500. So 500. So $1,500 worth of hotels. Hotel ha, hindi to pwedeng i-cash. Yung parang sabi magiging cashback, no. $1,500 worth of hotel value sa $99, bawing-bawi ka na. Pero kung hindi ka nagta-travel, hindi ka gumagamit ng hotel, IHG Hotel, hindi ka fan ng IHG Hotel, o hindi mo ginagamit talaga siya for travel, hindi ka nagta-travel, hindi ka, beshi, magiging parang baliwala, 'di ba? Kasi ang gagawin mo, ifo-force mo na lang yung sarili mo na magstay sa isang hotel na malapit sa bahay ninyo para lang magamit ang iyong IHG points. In my case, as in, nagagamit ko talaga itong mga points na to para malesen yung mga expenses ko sa aking mga travels and gala. Charis. Yun. Yun lang yung mga benefits. So, imagine, $99, pero ang makukuha kong points is 165,000 points. O, diba? Bongga. Nakakuha na agad ako ng $1,500 value. Ano pa ang meron dito sa IHG One Rewards Premier? Free yung inyong TSA or Global Entry Application. Kapag dito sa Amerika, meron tayong mga TSA na dinadaanan. Kapag meron kang TSA pre-check, hindi mo nahubarin yung sapatos mo, hindi mo naalisin yung laptop mo sa bag mo. Parang merong separate line for TSA, as in, nakakaloka day. Bongga, para kang VIP. So kapag meron kang pag meron kang ganitong credit card, gagamitin mo lang to pambayad ng inyong application, which is $100, i-charge yung credit card mo, and then at the end of the billing cycles, i-deduct nila yung $100, hindi mo babayaran yung $100. It will end up like for free. So, yung TSA is around $79 at yung global entry is around $100. Pero mahirap lang or matagal lang yung approval sa global entry. Ang global entry naman, guys, pagkarating nyo ng Amerika, kung makikita ninyo, kapag meron kayong global entry, i-discuss ko yan sa ibang videos ko kung meron akong time. Charis, kung meron time. Yeah, yung global entry, pagkarating merong separate line. For global entry passenger, meron sila, pupunta sila sa isang kiosk, and then they will fill up yung mga information nila, and then after that, magbibigay ng resibo yung machine, and then dediretso sa customs. Mas maikli yung pila kumpara sa normal na pila. I'll discuss that later. But anyway, isa yun sa mga benefits. Pangatlo na benefits, magkakaroon ka ng mataas na points or cashback whenever you book an IHG, kung fan na fan ka ng IHG. Ako, ang binubook ko lang naman is yung low-end hotel ng IHG or Intercontinental Hotel Group, which is yung Holiday Inn Express. Hindi naman ako nagbubook ng mga Crown Plaza kasi nga napakamahal at hindi pa natin kaya. Siguro soon, kapag yumaman na ako. Charis, yumaman talaga. Ayun. Yung mga Crown Plaza, yung mga Intercontinental Hotel, ayoko ng mga ganong hotel na sobrang napakagarbo. As in, yung Grand Hyatt nga, nung nasa Jakarta ako, parang ako nalula na parang, feeling ko parang, ay, nagsayang ako ng points. Well, points lang naman yung ginamit ko doon, which is 12,000 points. But the hotel is really worth it. As in, bonggang-bongga die. Nakakaloka. O, diba? So, sa mga Holiday Inn Express lang ako, which is worth around 9,000, 7,000, or 10,000 points. So, less than $100. Pero, maganda na yung hotel, malinis yung kwarto, bago, tapos medyo okay naman. Siguro mga nasa 3 to 4 star hotel, pwede na. So, ang maganda pa sa Holiday Inn Express, free yung breakfast, complimentary, as in always to all guests. Pag Holiday Inn Express. Ang alam ko, pag Holiday Inn and Suite, kapag hindi ka nag-book ng breakfast, ay wala kang free breakfast. So, yun lang. At another thing is, with this IHG One Rewards Premier, kaya nga siya tinawag na Premier, di ba, meron kang status dito. I think kapag nag-book ka or nakumuha ka ng credit card na ganito, mga Inday, meron kang status with IHG, which is the second highest tier. The first one is silver. The second one is gold. That the fourth one is silver. I'm sorry. The third one is gold. The second highest tier is this one. Magkakaroon ka agad ng platinum elite status. So the next one is diamond. So I think you have to stay as a premier platinum elite status. You have to like spend maybe 70 nights or 50 nights before you will be able to attain diamond status. Ang alam ko, kapag platinum elite status, may platinum elite status ka, is that you can avail of the late and early check-in. You do have welcome drinks, asikaso ka ng IHG Hotel. O diba? Bongga. Didry yung lips ko. Ayun lang mga inday. Nga pala, kapag nag-book kayo ng IHG Hotel through this, through this card, you will earn like 26 points ata. Yeah. 26 points kada dollar ninyo. O, di ba? Bongga! Di ba? Yung $1,000 ninyo, magkakaroon kayo ng 26,000 points kapag nakaspend kayo ng $1,000 on hotel. So, again, hindi ko kayo ini-encourage lahat na kumuha nito. Nga pala, meron din pala kayong additional benefits from this. For United, you will have like $50 travel bank with United. So, imagine yung value, $1,500 na na hotel value. Meron kayong $100, meron kayong oh my God, siguro almost 2K na. 'Di ba? Oh, every year pala, hindi lang yung welcome bonus yung nyo dito. Every year, meron kayong 40,000 IHG points every anniversary date. Pero, I don't know kung ko pa to, i-renew ko pa next year yung aking IHG One Rewards Premier. It really depends. Kasi yung 40,000 na sinasabi ko na every year, for the second year, it is worth like $200 or $300. Pero parang magagamit mo lang yon for one night, yung 40,000. So, kailangan mong mag-book ng IHG Hotel na merong 40,000 pataas or 40,000 na IHG points, yung mga worth $200 or $300 hotel in which I have to stay in like Intercontinental, mga ganyan. So, ewan ko kung magiging worth it pa siya for the second year. But anyway, kung ayaw mo na siya for the second year, kasi wala nang welcome bonus sa second year, pwede mo naman siyang i-downgrade into no annual fee. IHG rewards. Yun nga lang, mawawala na yung status mo. So, probably hindi ko alam kung ko to. Baka i-downgrade ko, baka hindi. It really depends. 'Di ba? Baka kumuha na naman ako ng ibang credit card. Kasi worth it lang yung mga may annual fee credit card on their first year because meron ngang welcome bonus na pagkabonggang-bongga. At least, guys, guide lang, kapag kumuha kayo ng mga may annual fee credit card, please make sure na meron siyang downgrade pathway. Pwede niyo siyang i-downgrade anytime to no annual fee. Kasi, kung kunyari, nagsawa na kayo at ayaw nyo na magbayad ng annual fee, at least pwede nyo siyang i-downgrade. Kasi pag close nyo yung mismong account at ayaw nyo nang magbayad, magkakaroon yan ng negative effect on your credit score. At least if you downgrade it, it has no bearing or effect on your credit score. Kasi ida-downgrade nyo lang siya into a no annual fee. Ayun lang mga inday, masyado nang humahaba itong video na to. Have a good day, have a blessed day, bye-bye!